Trying to get nearly night here. Okay, we can get the latest AHA Halo peptide programs. Well, AHA Halo is a little bit easier. It's been designed from the beginning to be a very easy product to run. Um, Basically, you start the software, and the software will automatically update to the latest database where you can choose and transfer onto your Halo. In the screenshot below, you'll see Halo not connected. This is just showing the software without the Halo being connected. If it was connected, you would see all the lovely programs that you've loaded in already come up inside that box. I want to draw your attention to this one over here. This box with the red, this category with the red box around it. These are the JW peptide programs that we have started to transfer. Is this actually formal release?
Yes,
Okay, so you can
yes.
see these now. Um, Actually, confession time. Many of the other programs are peptide as well.
Well, not many.
Yes, well,
Several.
about 10, I suppose, 10 or 12 are peptide programs because they're proving to be extremely good, we
Well, I
thought.
know Yambada is
Yeah,
because you use it every
I've
day.
been using it for quite a while. Actually, Young Body is a program, and many of these too will be programs that will change over time because as new peptides are discovered or engineered, we'll be slipping them in. So don't expect these programs to keep the same runtime all the time. They are going to be evolving and getting better all the time. In 2028, there'll be more peptides going in because more peptides are discovered that do miraculous things. Now, I've already told what peptides do in the previous one, but just in a one sentence explanation, peptides are the building blocks of our body and they work with our body, helping us to restore wellness in everything that is about us emotions, physical, everything. Okay. Now, I said in passing in the last presentation that Scalar is the best method for running the peptide programs. It's better because both Scalar and peptides use the information of the peptides rather than pure force, which is what most people are used to. They think, oh, okay, we've got this disease, we've got to burst open these pathogens, which may, it's a good method if you have to do it, but you can complement that more gently by sending this information of these peptides to your body. Um, Scale energy is a coherent field. It can hold and stabilize information, and yeah, it's a perfect match. Our body actually uses scalar information for its own communication. It doesn't use EMF. EMF can't transverse the distances from our heads to our toes, but scalar energy can easily do so. So I thought this was quite neat. It wasn't from me, but I agree with it, and I think it's better than I could explain it. Peptides provide the information, the body provides the response, and the scalar energy provides the space where the two can meet. I thought that's rather poetic.
Wow. Who said it?
I've got no idea. It's someone who's on a higher pay grade than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. Now, how long should we run a peptide program? Well, there's no fixed duration. This is the same as any program, I guess. It depends on your body's response. But you can comfortably run 24/7 because it doesn't use brute force. The If you listen to a peptide program, it's like music. Now, how long can you listen to music without getting harmful effects? Well, you don't. Music is comfortable. Music is soothing. Music is healing. Yeah, I slipped the word in. Music's wonderful, and this is what peptides are. But it's a very special type of music. And so you can run them all the time. Some people are saying that they just run them for a very short period of time. Now, I'll pass a comment here. A lot of this work is based on Joel Sternheimer's work back in the 1970s. He's a French physicist, real smart guy, who broadcast these peptide programs, if you like, in an audible fashion to plants in the field. Primarily it was grapes, but he was doing other crops as well, including root crops. And of course, the plants would grow better and be extremely healthy. People have known for a long time that plants love music, but in particular, they like um, some type of music. And the reason some music is really liked by plants is that it's close to the peptide audios. What we have done, we've taken it light years further and made it so it can be broadcast through many different modalities. It's broadcast through precision, razor sharp precision. If you run a peptide for, let's say, brain fog, and you've got a headache, and you think, or you're feeling tired and you're running brain fog won't do anything because it's so razor sharp. Because you don't have brain fog, all you have had is a late night. It won't address you watching movies late at night. You've got to run a different program for that. So if you select the correct program, you will get results. It's not a case of maybe it works, some of them, or maybe it won't. It will. But the target has to be precise. Some people run some programs consistently, like a detox program. Some people run all the time. I run the Young Body program all the time. And yes, it's running while I'm sleeping as well. It never stops. Maybe 100 years from now, we'll be having the same talk, and there'll be a group of people that just so happen to be Spooky 2 and Halo users also in this discussion. And there'll be a lot of people scratching their head. How is it that we've got these little pockets of 200-year-old people in the world just out of nowhere, whereas the average lifespan is only increased to 85? What is going on? Okay, watch this space. Now, we are serious about quality. We do a lot of testing to ensure that what we produce does truly deliver the goods. So we do internal testing of peptide programs. And this is 3 charts that we've made. We've got lots of charts. This is really just for theatrical effect, but we've got pages and pages of data which we pore over to ensure that every peptide program works, and they do. Everyone does. And during testing, we made an important discovery. In the first presentation, I was a bit hesitant. I was thinking maybe you can only run one peptide program at a time. I was thinking 2 would interfere with each other. So, okay, let's bring it to the test. And we did. The results of our tests, plus the results of thousands of people that are using our peptide programs now, have shown that without a doubt, there is no conflict in running more than one peptide program simultaneously. That's kind of cool. And so this is a very happy moment where I'm proven wrong. And I'm very, very happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah, from our internal test, because we were told that we could only run, probably it's best to run one peptide frequency at a time. So we did a test with our staff, and some of them experienced the great results from using sleep
Yes.
peptide programs.
Yeah.
So later on, I was thinking that why, because John said that it's best not to run multiple peptide programs at the same time. So I was thinking why, and I would love to prove him wrong. So yeah, that's right. We started a group to do the test, and those who have experienced the great results of sleep, they were still running sleep program, but they also started some other programs, and they didn't feel any difference before they go to sleep. They say that probably at 8 o'clock they start to yawn, and their eyelids are dropping, and they couldn't keep their eyes open, and it's so they told me for sure that it doesn't have any difference, at least for their sleep program,
Yes.
while they are still running other programs.
Yes.
And we also did some other programs testing and all shown positive results. We also we also reached some of our users who shared the positive results on the Facebook group and our forum. They told us that some of them they did. They run multiple programs
Yes.
at the same time. So now we can rest assured that it is okay,
Yes.
and they won't interfere with each other.
Isn't it wonderful? Everyone's pushing the boundaries.
Well, maybe there's no boundaries, and the boundaries were set by ourselves.
That's
But
right.
I can understand that the reason you say that because you want to be cautious and you don't want to say something you don't know for sure. That's why we have to be, we have to do the tests. Yeah. Okay, we've actually received a lot of questions, and
Have we?
Penny has listed the questions sent to me. So I'll start to ask her questions from our attendees.
Okay.
Well, what is the purpose of peptides?
The purpose of peptides is to keep us alive. Without peptides, we can't breathe. We can't consume food for energy or for growing. Every life function is controlled by peptides. Now, remember, peptides are actually proteins. They're parts of proteins, and everything is proteins in our body. I think it's not.
Okay.
Why not?
Do the peptide programs render the other programs obsolete? That is, would the lymphatic cleansing peptide program be more effective than the lymphatic cleansing program under the cleansing category? I think that's an aha halo question, because now some programs we have two different versions.
Yes.
One is a normal kind of frequency, and the other is the peptide frequency, but they use the same name. Only that for the peptide program, we have a P
Yes.
after the name.
Yeah.
So this person is wondering whether the peptide program is better than the other one.
Yes. Well, it's a bit of a hornet's nest, really. It's what we have found is that the peptide programs work very well. But if we immediately retire the other programs, people will say, "Oh, this was my favorite program." And it's not what we're all about. We want to keep everyone happy. And so we don't have any intention, at least at this stage, to stop producing the other programs. And the other programs do have a place. They do.
Well, they were the best
Yeah.
because we did for all the AHA Halo programs. We did at least a 3 months test for each one, each program. No. For the whole test, we did about 3 months, and they were the best chosen from a very big database list. So they were already the best one. If we didn't have the peptide programs, they were the best. But from our experiences, generally speaking, most of the peptide programs, they are better, but each person is different. If you find that the previous programs work better for you, then you can still use the previous programs. Soon we will have two different pages you can switch over. One is the normal kind of program, and the other is a peptide program. So you can just choose the one that works the best for you. But from our experience, the peptide programs are really good if you chose the one that matches you.
That's right.
Yeah.
If I had the choice, it'll be peptide every time.
I'm starting with Halo. So do we have to start with a detox program on that before we use other programs?
Yes, what we mentioned with Spooky is always, if you can, run the terrain protocol first to clear the garbage out of your body. Now, with Scalar, it's not so necessary. You can go straight in, but we're all carrying toxins, and these are actually one of the seeds for that disease to grow.
Actually, we've done this kind of test in our office. A lot of people, when they do detox programs, they couldn't feel anything. That's what happened. Well, some people couldn't feel anything. That's what happened with the previous kind of programs when we did the tests in our office. But with this peptide detoxing program, when our staff were running it, they had a lot of reactions.
Yes.
Running bottom quite often. Or some of them, if their detoxing system is not very well, they have a little acne coming out. Yeah, or sometimes they need to drink a lot of water. They feel thirsty. So it's much easier to feel the reactions now. That's what I can say.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but the previous detoxing program still works very well. It's just the new ones, people can much easily feel the reactions now. Next question, is AHA Halo okay if you are pregnant?
We got to be careful with this one too. All I can tell you is that our body uses scalar fields to communicate anyway. So it's talking the language of the body. We don't have any control over what programs you transmit in the scalar field. So maybe you run a program that starves your unborn child of a certain nutrient. Maybe, who knows? It's really best to, when you're pregnant, side on the side of caution. Yeah. It's only for 9 months or so.
Yeah.
So just for the caution, just do everything plain vanilla. Don't experiment with different foods. Be careful with the cravings, because sometimes cravings are the start of allergies later on for the child. Just keep in the middle of the road. Don't do anything. And then after the time up, then go crazy with the halo.
Yeah, I would say that, well, me personally, when I was pregnant with both of our children, we didn't have a halo. I was using Spooky 2 remote and sometimes Scalar. But I think that if it's not something really urgent or really like strong symptoms, you can wait for 9 months.
And both of our girls worked out good, and we actually used Scalar
to help with the pregnancy.
Yeah, but that's another story again.
Yeah. How do you travel with AHA Halo on the plane?
Oh, well, just put it in your pocket, put it on the tray with your phone, and then put it back into your pocket or purse.
Yeah. If we like a program on Halo, how can we find what it is in the Spooky 2 to run on other devices? For example, what program or combo is negative energy and feel good.
Yeah, it's a good point. Now, um, I've got to be careful with answering this. We are very careful to make the program names in Halo understandable to everyone. People that haven't got a technical background can run it and see, oh, okay, body wellness. I want to run body wellness, and they run it. Um, to actually find the Spooky 2 program is not so easy because the name is going to be totally different. And so I haven't really got a really good answer for that. But we do have to be careful with the Halo programs to word it so that everyone, without a doubt, will understand it in any country, any language, because Halo is about to go multilingual as well. So that's the reason why we do it that way. But as to discovering the Spooky 2 way, hey, that's reverse engineering.
Well, that's actually our secrets, because when we were developing the programs for AHA Halo, we did a lot of researches. What can make people feel good? What
Yeah.
can bring good luck to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to give everything away.
You've just mentioned the continuous running, but earlier I read that one shouldn't run the AHA Halo around the clock. Give it a break overnight unless running the sleep program. I just want to be benefiting from this
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Please advise.
Yeah, well, in the early stages, when you say with Halo, well, actually, no, we'd still run Halo 24/7, but in particular with the peptide programs, because it's not going to release toxins into your body. So,
And another reason is that, the reason we are delivering all these products to our users is that one day we hope that they don't need our products anymore. So we hope that you can, you don't have to use it all the time. You can just give your body some break. And if your immune system is good, if you get healthy, then yeah, that's our ultimate purpose.
yeah, we want to be out of a job.
Yeah.
I want to be retired.
Oh, I also want to retire.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
Do you recommend running a terrain program before running a peptide program?
not necessary. Having said that, it's always good to run a terrain protocol, but it's not necessary.
It doesn't have to be beforehand, but you can run it anytime you want.
Yeah,
It's always good.
yeah.
When using, you have anti-aging, reverse aging, and longevity peptide programs. I'm wondering if these programs share similar peptides and could be integrated into one.
Oh, actually, yes and yes. Now, the reverse aging is part of longevity, and longevity, the program's very long. What I do is the other two, I add things to, and then I do combine them into longevity. So the young body is the longevity. There's going to be an update to the Halo version of the program, to a program that runs for almost an hour. There's a lot of goodness in there. As I said from the very beginning, don't expect don't expect the peptide programs to keep the same duration because they will change.
Does AHA Halo generate a torus-like field? Torus.
It is like a torus field, but with a very small center. The center is maybe 2 inches across, so it's a torus, a fat torus. Yes, very fat torus.
Yeah. Okay. Is young body program the same as anti-aging? Yeah. Similar?
Yeah.
Yeah, similar.
Really, what they should ask is it the same as longevity or reverse aging? It's similar. Similar.
if I carry 2 AHA halos with different programs on my body
Hmm.
and use 6 programmed cards with other programs at
Going
the same
hard out.
time, I suspect that the cards will be reprogrammed with the programs running on both AHA halos, meaning that cards lose their individual programs, get erased. How do you see this?
The cards don't get erased. You can add 2 cards,
Added.
but they don't get erased, and we've got pretty solid proof of that. And you can run 2 halos, carry 2 halos with you at the same time. Yeah. But no, the if anything, these stickers will slowly over time, because the power is not very high from the halos. You need to have quite a strong field to program the holograms. The they will get a small amount of the frequencies that are being broadcast in halo.
Yeah, I think the reason why this person is asking about whether get erased is because when we first released AHA Halo, we told people that they can change their programs on their cards probably every week.
Yes.
That's because you can add more frequencies into it, but it won't be erased by reprogramming it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may get probably it may get less over time, but actually the duration is much longer than we thought. Understand. What is the peptide program John is running every day? Young body.
I heard that. I heard that.
Our friends keep saying that he's getting younger and younger, and is coming. Well, actually, are you going to get younger than me?
Working on it.
You never change the program.
Which one?
Young
Oh,
body.
no. Well, actually, I do, because it develops. Young body used to be 12 minutes. And now on this halo, it's currently... Oh, no. Where's mine? Oh, I'm wearing it.
What? So we have 3?
Yeah, this is mine here.
This is mine.
Oh, what a surprise. What a surprise. And this is about 30 minutes, but it's going to be increasing to the one that's almost an hour, because I've discovered some very good peptides, which are for reversing aging even
I
faster.
think it's best I take 2 AHA Hello with me. One keeps running Young Body, and the other one runs the program I need, so I can switch programs. Okay.
But the theory is, if you run Young Body, then you won't need the other ones. Like, you don't get sore aches and pains or other conditions arising, because you're not getting older.
Yeah, but sometimes I can't go to sleep so
Oh,
well,
okay.
and then
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
found that meditation works very well. For example, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I want to sleep a little bit more, so I do a 40 minutes meditation, and then I take another nap.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glowing.
Okay. Moving on.
Am I getting overconfident?
I think so.
Solfeggio 528 is a miracle tone. Is there a peptide for this yet? Huh? For a single frequency, I actually asked John before, and he said no.
Yeah. It's like saying 528 hertz has got to be in the program. Have you created a program yet? And I'm always at a loss how to answer that. But if you want to have a miracle frequency, but it'll be several frequencies though, but it'll be one peptide. It'll be probably LL37 or BPC 157. Both of those address almost all conditions.
Okay. Every morning when I get up, I saw that he already started working, and every night after I put both the children to work, I came to him. To sleep.
Which shop to see?
To sleep, and I would come to him, and I found that he's still working.
Sure.
And I would ask him, why are you still working? When will you stop working? Always he was working on the peptide programs. Because actually, Penny was saying to him that releasing more than 1,000 programs at a time was, too much. And Penny wanted to, separate it. Or well, it's not Penny's decision. Probably it was my decision. I was thinking that, we can release it for several different times. And John actually got really he had a strong reaction, and he said that a lot of our users are waiting for this peptide program.
That's right.
And he doesn't want to keep them waiting. He doesn't want to keep any of you waiting for this peptide program, because a lot of people and a lot of loved ones of our users, they are suffering, and he wants to deliver this to our users as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'm touched by him. And that's why no matter how hardworking we are, we feel that it's never too much. So, that's because we have you trust us, believe in us, and support us all the time. And we don't feel that, we are the suppliers, you are the users, we are a family. And we feel honored to have the right to care for others.
Mm.
And that's the best thing we have in our life. So thank you so much for being there. You being there is the greatest support for us, and is your greatest love to us. Thank you so much.
Wow.
That's my
Oh.
that's my feeling. My
If I've got any God-given abilities, I'm going to put everything that I'm given to making sure that all of you are healthy and not in pain.
yeah, without you, our work would have no value at all.
No. And we made a decision in the very beginning. Our goal is to prevent unnecessary suffering and illness. Still, same thing today. And it's not just me that works hard, it's Echo as well. She'll spend hours and hours to make something perfect.
And Penny, and she already arrived in the office at 8 o'clock when I called her, and she was assisting. That our working time is 9 o'clock in the morning, and she works every night till very late. And we have a lot of staff. They work really hard. We have the best support team.
Yeah.
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 So
We're lucky.
I know
We're
that we're not
really
perfect, but no one's perfect.
we're blessed with being in our position and being able to, we've drawn incredibly gifted people to us to also help in our journey.
Yeah, peptide programs. That's a lot of people contributed in it.
I know.
Brian Yamamoto.
Gosh,
Not yes.
I'm sure that he has got it in his mind. He's going to prove to me, no one else, just to me, that I'm a slacker. I'm making these programs and he converts into peptides. And I think, Brian, this is perfect. Now, this is incredible. It took you how long? So I know in my mind, I've got to work faster. I don't want to be made slow, looking slow by him. I've got to lift my game up. Yeah, so Brian Yamamoto, he's given what could have been just for a few people to everybody, turning them into the peptide, into their presets. Incredible. Gosh, I still don't know how he does it so fast. But I just focus on what I can do.
Yeah, and yeah, I know that